can't believe it. Ben Player, he is on the hunt for a pipe championship. One more time.
That wave was the difference between first and second. How he rode that wave.
Somebody give him a Primo beer.
He didn't go too hard. He just surfed it just right. Just what he needed to get. It's perfect. Had he taken a bigger risk, he might not have gotten the score. He might have eaten it.
2013 pipe champion, his first pipe champion. Your two-time world champion, Ben Player, finally checking off a pipe challenge.
I remember the first time I ever saw bodyboarding like on mainstream media. On the news like Channel 9 or Channel 7 News. It was at the pipe competition and my stepdad woke me up. He said, boys, you got to come watch this, you got to come watch this. And I was like 5, 6 years old or something like that, like so young. And it was like, I remember watching Mike Stewart like on there, like absolutely blitzing, and he won it. Like he did back in those days, just won every single competition. And it was like, that was the reason why I started bodyboarding. So to me, like, winning Pipeline is such an important event that you can win, because like, I think back to those years, like when I was a kid, like watching Mike, and it's always been one of those things I always wanted to do just because of that legacy, This is my 19th season this year. I've just been wanting to win it every single year since like I was like 17 years old. Like, had a glimmer of hope and thought maybe I might be capable of like making the semis or something like that. That was my ambition, to try and win that, and I've come close so many times. So to actually finally get one, like, it kind of feels a bit surreal actually. Like I still don't really believe that I won it. Nothing you can do. Ultimately, it's up to nature. If she's like wants to give you a couple of waves in that heat, she'll give you a couple of waves, or she won't. Like it's completely up to her. Yeah, this event, I was just lucky enough to get like 2 good waves. But I just played it smart, and like I said, Mother Nature just helped me halfway.
Yeah, I had a pretty hard heat with Tamega, Kingi, Bota. I was really impressed to be with this guy in the Wild Pipeline, and so I lost in quarterfinal. I was pretty disappointed, but I was really happy on my free surfing and on my Hawaiian season, So yeah, I was like, okay, I'll keep going, and maybe the next one, I was feeling that I improved some stuff technically.
The next stop is the South Coast event. They're all waves that I grew up surfing since I was like 17 years old, so I feel like I got a pretty good connection with a lot of those waves, and it's a really special place for me.
I remember long time ago when I was on the European Tour, there was Michael Chappell on the tour, on the European Tour, came in France, and he said, oh, you should come one day in Sydney, we've got hundreds of reefs, like on the coast. And it was hard for me to believe like there was hundreds of reefs. Today we are here and we got like many waves for the schedule, and we're gonna score some amazing waves and everybody's gonna rip, and yeah, I'm just so happy to be there. It's just a dream come true.
Well, that is all she wrote. The Fat Lady has sung. The New South Wales South Coast Crusade, presented by Stoke Factory and ID Boards, is over. Amore Laverne has dominated.
the balance between the ocean, the forest is just perfect. It's really clean, really healthy place. The air is just so fresh, you know, and yeah, the water is just so clear, just full of life, you know. Like every day we see dolphins in the water. The other day was a shark in the lineup. There is like pelicans, like snake, kangaroos, just awesome. I think, like from my point of view, to grow up here, it's pretty amazing, and I'm sure all the Australian kids realize how lucky they are to grow up in this world. It's just amazing. The kind of camp where the experience and how you can read the sea, you know, and how you can listen to the sea and watch where going to be the next good wave and all this stuff, and understand the sport with the swell direction and the tides going up, going down. Yeah, I was really stuck on that camp.
I remember when I was a kid reading a story that Mike Stewart wrote. And his way that he used to train was he used to go out in all conditions, and he used to imagine what his competitor was doing at all times, and typically like your imagination is better than reality. So in 2-foot onshore conditions, your competitor's doing these crazy reverse airs and forward airs in your imagination. So it's a good way to train.
Like you wake up every single day at 6 o'clock, the wind's offshore, there's swell. Every day you got something that you can surf, and there's not many places in the world like that.
You're Eureka Chilean Challenge champion for 2013 from Australia, Ben Player.
Kind of felt like I was gaining some more momentum and getting more confidence, and in my semi-final, like that was like probably one of the best heats of my life. Like going up against Dallas was like wave for wave, or battling like nines. I kind of felt like there's no pressure going into that final, and then winning it, you know, like it feels amazing.
Last year, like I was thinking like, geez, why am I going so bad in all these events? And I kind of like felt like I turned it around in my head. I guess I kind of had this thought one day, and I just thought, why am I surfing the heats like I've still got something to prove to people? Like, why am I going out there and thinking what anyone thinks about me? Like, I've already kind of won those 2 world titles back in 2005 and 2007. Like, I don't really have anything to prove to anyone anymore. Like, I can just go out there and just have fun and surf the way I want to surf, and if I happen to win the competition, that's great.
After Chile, I was a bit disappointed, and I never thought I could win in Brazil. You know, it's not the way I prefer. I mean, in the world, and there is so many good riders in this kind of condition in Brazil. You know, and you never know with the banks and everything. I just have so much luck in my life. It's just bonus now. Thanks so much for what I have already. Now I want more.
Good battles between me and Maz. He always had some good battles. It'd be fun.
You have to be passionate, but you have to fight at the same time. You know, you have to find a balance between be passionate, but when it's coming for you, you have to do it and do it well. You know.
Charlie up pro, the OBA GoPro World Tour, 4th stop. Tell us about it, buddy.
Yeah, man, it's amazing. I just can't believe it's happening. Right here, I was pretty bummed that I didn't do any results in Arica, and I'm not really favorite for this kind of wave, but I don't know where the sea was with me today, and
to win the race title today with Ben Player, which is one of the best riders in the world for me, to beat Pierre, which is the best rider for me in the world right now, and to win today here in Brazil, it's amazing, and yeah, just give me so much confidence and so much motivation for the rest of the year, and everything happened in my life today. I'm just so happy in the world, and I'm gonna enjoy every second that I have, and yeah, thanks so much for everybody, to the support, to my family, to my girlfriend, and to all my friends in the region, and yeah, it's such a big day today.
she's right here. Full of life. Let me tell you about a girl
We've got one crazy fan over the end there having a little dance, but we're probably about 25 minutes away.
And recently, I have another main reason, you know, to train and to be in shape and to watch the future with another eyes, you know, like it's my son. So yeah, so Oliver came more than 2 weeks ago now. But the main reason why I'm training every day, it's for me, you know, and to find the perfect balance between yeah, my body, my mind, and my soul.
worst feeling, like when you're at the upper end of the sport, is the feeling where you can't make mistakes and people are judging you for making those mistakes. Correcting those mistakes is the only way to progress, really. You can't just continue doing